Welcome back to Studio 5. A higher credit score can mean you get better interest rates and pay less on your bills, both good things. But the question is, how do you get that higher credit score? Brandon West is with Nitro Credit. It's a company that helps people repair credit. And I guess the first question, perhaps the most obvious one, what are some things people can do, the best ways to increase and raise that credit score?
Well, the first thing you can do is to avoid late payments. Really stay away from that. The next one is keep your balances low. The typical, you want to be about 25% of what the total balance is on your score. The next thing is don't close any accounts. If you're done using a card, you can cut it up, but don't call and cancel it. That's a big mistake a lot of people make, and that'll lower your score.
Is that a common one?
It is. And then also, too, is avoid numerous inquiries. A lot of times when people go to purchase a car, they'll go in and have 15 inquiries within just one day, and you really want to have less than 7 throughout the year.
What do you mean by using revolving accounts?
What that means is if you have an open line of credit, for example, like a Nordstrom's gift card or a Sears gift card, you really want to use that at least 2 or 3 times a year just to keep it open and keep a little bit of balance on there, and it does help out in your scores.
So for the individual out there whose credit score is low, it's not where it wants to be, not in the ideal location, not seeing the number that they want. Is it realistic to raise it if you follow those tips?
It is, and the biggest thing too is to know what your credit score is, and you can do that. There's a number of accounts. You can go online and check them out. We do free credit analysis at our offices, and ultimately there's a lot of people, a lot of good people that have had 20 years of great credit, and then through a loss of a job, a divorce, a death in the family, a car accident, something tragic happens. And so what we really try and do is help those people come out of those situations, because now they want to stimulate the economy, they want to make purchases, and they can't because of their credit. So what we do is we help them focus on things that they can do to fix their credit.
And with that help, taking the right steps, the right action, what is a realistic time frame to raise that credit score to a better number?
Most of our customers, we can fix their credit within 4 to 6 months. And when shopping for a credit repair company, a lot of times people look for price. And you got to make sure you don't do that, because one of the biggest mistakes you can do is do that because you're getting a lower price, but they'll take you for 18 to 36 months. So we've had a lot of good feedback where we've been able to do more for customers in 4 months than most companies have done in 18 months.
You also recommend for individuals shopping for a credit company to look for a company that will sit down with you one-on-one, face-to-face, and answer those questions. How important is that?
It's really important, and that's the thing. We're a nationwide credit repair company, but we also help all the people here in Utah locally, where we can sit down with them, give them a one-on-one analysis, and show them exactly where they're at. And that one-on-one analysis and that personal customer touch, I think, is the most important thing, because you want to have a relationship with these people, because it's a very sensitive subject for a lot of individuals.
It's personal as well, and you mentioned individuals who have had good credit maybe for many, many years, for their whole life, finding themselves in a situation they didn't anticipate being in. They might not know exactly what services a credit repair company can provide. What can be expected in terms of services and products offered?
You know, I think the biggest thing too is you want to find someone that doesn't do just credit repair. Find someone else that'll do debt settlements as well too. Also too is provide education. That's one of the biggest things that we focus on. And when our customers come in our office, we hope we never see them again.
Said with a smile.
Yeah,
that's
said with a smile. It's and it is, because if we never see them again, that means that we did our job right.
And if people have questions, if they're finding themselves in this situation we're talking about, they need a service like this, how can they find out more?
They can log on to nitrocredit.com or call our toll-free number at 888-75-NITRO. And or our local number is 545-7906. Shauna is going to be sitting there waiting on the phones for people to call. And she's been in credit repair for 10 years, and she can answer questions over the phone for people.
Perfect. All right, Brendan, thank you so much for stopping by. We'll post that information on our website, studio5.ksl.com. Coming up.